SISTA is a movie written, produced, and directed by Biodun Stephen. Yes, talk about a one woman army. That woman knows her onions when it comes to filmmaking, okay? She deserves the whole garden. Now to the main gist. The movie tells the story of how two teenagers impregnated themselves. Duh, they both did the act, okay? And ended up without a home because their parents chased them out. Typical Nigerian parents. The girl stopped school and started a business to help them survive and even paid the school fees of the stupid boy that impregnated her. Of course, he didn't stop school. That's what they always do. And after the first child, the fool of a guy didn't deem it fit to use protection, but instead wanted to take the award for best in pulling out, and in the process ended up with another child. But then took to his heels because his fickle man told him it was too much to handle, and the 19-year-old girl had to take care of her two children, doing all sorts of jobs. And after 19 years, the stupid boy, after making it, came back into the country, and the woman ended up cleaning his apartment, and they met. Guess what? He didn't cover his head in shame. He decided to be a father to the kids he abandoned, even though he already has a family in Europe. He still had the audacity to want to take them out of the country. Like, bro came and wanted to activate dad, and I liked the fact that SISTA told the children that he was not their dad but just their father. To be sincere, you can't blame the children that have lived in poverty and realizing they have a rich father not to take the opportunities and benefits that comes with it. Fola was just a stupid guy that God blessed with a great wife, in my own opinion. Kostiwa is the good example of a virtuous woman. I mean, I understood women supporting women better. And even when Jemima was trying to paint the picture of the reality, which is the flesh at work, Tiwa's spirit man overcame, okay? And when she said, I am secure woman, and another lady or woman taking FA away from me is the least of my worries. Omo, he enter, yes, queen. She might be a housewife, but girl knows who she is. That doesn't demean her. But in all of this, can you guess what really upset me? It's the fact that no one slapped Fola. Not even when he mentioned Vicky at his housewarming party, that the tree she was holding could have had a smooth landing on his flat head. For every time he said 2 kids was a lot and it was choking, punches should have landed on his ugly face. That guy didn't deserve that forgiveness, or to be sincere, but Christ gave us much more. So I'll just rest. But maybe know like Jean Strong, because the stupid trait of the father was gonna show up in the son's life when he told his mother she was looking way older than the father, even though the father was way older than she is. Like, bro, that is insensitive, and he deserved like 2 slaps from the mother. Cause I trained you better, okay? Anyways, I'll skip the set, costume, makeup review because this video is getting too long, and if you're a returning subscriber, you know I would do that on a normal day. But guys, I had a problem with Fola's house. Bro claims he's rich. His wife even said they've been touring Europe, so I was expecting a smart modern home. But again, it all boils down to budget though, and I was even eyeing SISTA's house as well until Jemima said she was living above average because the house interior was given. It was even cuter than average home stay in Nigeria. Wait, I'm doing exactly what I said I was gonna skip. Well, let's just finish it up, Jare. So Tiwa's costume was giving classy, rich, and secured, and Bisola bodied the character really well. The clothes sat really well on her body, and even SISTA's costume was also giving, it was giving the vibe of our situation, okay? Tokwe did a great job with the Hausa accent as well. She was consistent, and girls been giving us back to back in Nollywood, and she has definitely taken our territory. She deserves every accolade she's getting, okay? Deyemi just has this way of delivering mean characters. That man is an actor, and he is really good. The other actors did such a great job as well, even though I felt the younger actors could impute more action, but they all tried. Honestly, to be sincere, I felt the picture quality was a bit off. I mean, there were even reflections from the window, and I've always noticed this kind of quality in Biodun Stephen movies, which works for movies like Looking for Bami and some other. But with this movie, I was thinking, it should have given a more brighter and clearer quality because it's modern, you get me? But anyways, this is just my opinion. You can always counter it in the comment section. But before you do that, make sure you subscribe and like, okay? If you don't, I'll come for you. All right, peace guys.